What's up everybody? Welcome to the channel. Today we're flying to Croatia for the ultimate island guide. For the record, Croatia is not a salad topping. It's a stunning country, and we're about to prove it. We're not just visiting one island, we're hitting 10 of the most famous ones, and on each island we're doing a ridiculous challenge. My friends have no idea what's coming. There's chaos, there's cash, and there's 0 slow-motion wheat fields. The last person to leave the final island wins $10,000. Buckle up, this is going to be wild, let's go! Our European adventure continues, and this time we're diving headfirst into the world of the ultra-rich. First stop, Hvar. This Croatian island is legendary, known for its stunning beauty, vibrant nightlife, and of course, its reputation as a playground for the wealthy. We're about to see if we can fake it till we make it, or at least until the end of the day. This place screams old money and new influencers. Everywhere you look, there are gleaming yachts, designer boutiques, and people dressed to the nines. The air is thick with the scent of expensive perfume and the sound of champagne corks popping. It's a sensory overload of luxury, and we're about to try and blend right in. The challenge is set, and the stakes are high. Can we convince the elite that we belong among them? Our challenge: blend in with the rich for 24 hours. A feat that requires more than just a good tan and a confident smile. We need to look the part, act the part, and most importantly, believe the part. It's a full-on immersion into a world that's usually closed off to us, and we're ready to give it our best shot. The plan is simple: infiltrate, observe, and conquer. Fake designer clothes, meticulously chosen to mimic the real deal. We're talking convincing logos, passable fabrics, and an overall air of, I could have bought the real thing, but I chose not to. It's a risky game, playing with counterfeit goods, but we're willing to take the chance. After all, looking the part is half the battle. Fake confidence, because even the best clothes can't hide a lack of self-assurance. We need to exude an air of effortless cool, as if we've been yachting since we were in diapers. And a mission to crash a yacht party. The ultimate test of our ability to blend in. If we can pull this off, we'll prove that anyone can live the high life, at least for a little while. Chris is sweating through his knockoff Gucci just ordering coffee. The pressure is clearly getting to him. He's fumbling with his euros, stammering his order, and generally looking like he's about to have a panic attack. It's a stark reminder that pretending to be someone you're not can be incredibly stressful. Carl's trying to borrow Grey Poupon from a yacht owner. A bold move even for him. He's attempting to strike up a conversation, name-dropping obscure sailing terms, and generally trying to impress his way into the yacht owner's good graces. It's a long shot, but Carl's never been one to back down from a challenge. No luck. The yacht owner simply raises an eyebrow, politely declines, and turns back to his caviar. It's a crushing blow for Carl, but he's not giving up yet. He's already plotting his next move, determined to find a way onto one of these floating palaces. Whoever gets a yacht invite first wins $1,000, a serious incentive to up our game. The competition is fierce and the pressure is on. We're all desperate to prove that we can hack it in this world of wealth and privilege. The $1,000 is just the icing on the cake. Last place scrubs our tiny boat. A fate worse than sunburn, especially under the Croatian sun. The stakes are high and the consequences are dire. We need to avoid the dreaded boat cleaning duty at all costs. It's a constant reminder of our humble beginnings and a stark contrast to the luxury that surrounds us. We split up. A necessary move to maximize our chances of success. We each have our own strengths and weaknesses, and we need to leverage them to the fullest. It's a strategic decision, designed to cover more ground and increase our odds of infiltrating the yachting elite. My strategy? Walk like I own the place, project an air of confidence even if I'm trembling inside. It's all about body language, eye contact, and a general sense of entitlement. Fake it till you make it, right? Chandler's just taking pictures of cats. A questionable strategy to say the least. While we're out here trying to network with millionaires, he's befriending the local feline population. I'm not sure how this is going to help us get onto a yacht, but I guess everyone has their own approach. He's definitely cleaning the boat. He's already resigned himself to his fate, embracing the inevitable. I can practically see the disappointment in his eyes as he scrubs away, dreaming of champagne and caviar. Hours pass, no invites. Disaster. The sun is starting to set, and our chances of success are dwindling. We're starting to look like what we are. Lost, confused tourists, desperately trying to fit in. Suddenly Carl charms his way onto a boat with a fake story about nautical engineering. I can't believe it. He actually pulled it off. All that obscure sailing terminology finally paid off. He's a master of deception, a true con artist. He wins the cash. Of course he does. He's always been lucky. I can't help but feel a twinge of jealousy, but I'm also impressed. He played the game, and he won. The rest of us? Still lost tourists, still wandering the streets, sunburned and defeated. We may not have cracked the code to the high life, but we learned a valuable lesson. Pretending to be someone you're not is hard work. Hvar is gorgeous, even from the outside looking in. The scenery is breathtaking, the architecture is charming, and the overall atmosphere is intoxicating. It's a place that truly lives up to its reputation. But pretending to be rich is exhausting. It takes a toll on your mental and physical energy. All that posturing, all that faking, all that trying to impress. It's draining. I'm ready for a break. I need aloe for my sunburn. A painful reminder of my day spent trying to blend in with the beautiful people. I'm definitely feeling the effects of the Croatian sun, and I need some serious relief. On to the next island. Hopefully we'll have better luck pretending to be rich there. Or maybe we'll just embrace our inner tourists and enjoy the scenery. Only time will tell. Our next stop takes us to the stunning shores of Brač, a Croatian island known for its breathtaking landscapes and crystal-clear waters. We're about to dive into a unique challenge on one of its most iconic beaches. Brač is home to Zlatni Rat, also known as the Golden Horn Beach. This isn't just any beach, it's a natural wonder that juts out into the Adriatic Sea, constantly shifting with the currents and winds. Its unique shape and pristine beauty make it a must-see destination for travelers from around the globe. And let's be honest, from above it looks like a giant Dorito, a delicious, sun-kissed golden sand Dorito. I wonder what flavor it would be. Cool Ranch perhaps? As you can see, it's packed with people. Tourists flock here to soak up the sun, swim in the turquoise waters, and experience the magic of this extraordinary place. And of course, everyone's chasing the perfect Instagram shot. Gotta capture that golden hour glow and make all your friends jealous, right? But we're not just here for sunbathing and selfies. We've got a challenge for our crew. 1 hour to get the most epic photo of Zlatni Rat. The stakes are high. The winner gets $1,000 cold hard cash to spend on whatever their heart desires. But for the loser, there's a less glamorous fate, building a sandcastle replica of the beach itself, a sandy tribute to their photographic failure. Chris, already feeling the pressure, buries his head in pebbles. Maybe he's hoping for inspiration to strike from the depths of the sand. Carl, ever the strategist, tries a human pyramid. He's clearly aiming for a shot that's both creative and collaborative. Will it pay off? Chandler, meanwhile, decides to embrace the beach vibes and naps. Perhaps he's hoping to dream up a winning photo. Creativity is key in this challenge, but chaos reigns supreme on this bustling beach. It's a whirlwind of sun, sand, and selfie sticks. The wind is wild today, inflatables are flying across the sky like rogue beach toys, and disaster strikes. Carl's human pyramid collapses in a heap of limbs and laughter. But after an hour of frantic snapping, Carl nails a shot. He's pretending to eat the Dorito Beach, capturing the playful spirit of Zlatni Rat, and against all odds, he wins again. Carl's photographic genius prevails. Chandler, it's time to grab your bucket and shovel. You've got a sand Dorito to build, a monument to your defeat. But hey, at least you'll have a cool sandcastle to show for it. Welcome to Korčula, a mini Dubrovnik and alleged birthplace of Marco Polo. Our challenge, a citywide scavenger hunt with clues about Marco Polo's travels. First to solve all clues and find the treasure chest wins $1,000. The old town is a maze, my friends are instantly lost. Chandler finds gelato and quits. Carl and Chris team up but get nowhere. Nolan quietly solves the clues, navigates the city, and finds the chest. Nolan wins. The others are still arguing about Marco Polo and pasta. Welcome to Vis, once a secret naval base, now our playground for a spy mission. 2 teams, MI6 and Spectre. Goal: sneak into the abandoned submarine pen and plant a flag, without me spotting them on the drone. Team MI6 tries a boat approach but gets stuck. Team Spectre goes through the woods but is loud and obvious. Both teams fail spectacularly. New rule: first to swim across the bay and touch the pen wall wins. It's chaos, but Chandler surprises everyone and wins the cash. We're terrible spies, but this is epic. After all that chaos, we're on Meljet, the greenest, most peaceful island in Croatia. The main event, a kayak race across a saltwater lake to a monastery island. Winner gets $1,000, loser meditates for an hour. None of us are kayak pros. Carl spins in circles, Chris nearly capsizes, Chandler floats. Nolan finds his rhythm and glides to victory. He wins the cash. Chris, enjoy your hour of forced meditation. Time to undo all that peace, all that serenity, all that tranquility. We're about to dive headfirst into a world of pure, unadulterated chaos. A place where relaxation goes to die, and the only thing that matters is the beat of the music and the thrill of the party. Get ready, because what comes next is not for the faint of heart. Welcome to Pag, home of Zers Beach, a strip of paradise transformed into a hedonistic playground. This isn't your average beach vacation, this is an experience. A place where the sun beats down, the music pumps loud, and the energy is infectious. Prepare to be swept away by the sheer scale of this party mecca, Croatia's wildest party, a non-stop multi-day extravaganza of music, dancing, and pure unadulterated fun. This is where inhibitions are shed, friendships are forged, and memories are made or forgotten, depending on how hard you party. Get ready to lose yourself in the crowd and embrace the madness. Challenge. Last person standing at the party wins $5,000. That's right, $5,000 to the last man or woman standing. The rules are simple. Stay awake, stay on the beach, and outlast everyone else. It's a test of endurance, willpower, and sheer stubbornness. No sleep. Sleep is the enemy. Sleep is for the weak. This is a marathon, not a sprint, and every minute of shut-eye brings you closer to elimination. The key is to conserve your energy, find your rhythm, and push through the exhaustion. No leaving the beach. Once you're in, you're in. There's no escape from the music, the crowds, or the relentless energy of the party. The beach is your prison, but it's also your battleground. Stay within the boundaries or face disqualification. And a referee is watching, always vigilant, always observing, ready to pounce on any rule breakers. This isn't just a party, it's a competition, and the ref is there to ensure fair play, or at least as fair as it can be in this environment. The music is deafening, a relentless barrage of beats that pounds through your chest and vibrates in your skull. It's the soundtrack to the madness, the driving force behind the party, and the ultimate test of your eardrums. The lights are blinding, a kaleidoscope of colors that dance across the sky, illuminating the crowd in a mesmerizing display. They're hypnotic, disorienting, and utterly captivating. Try not to stare directly into them for too long or you might lose your mind. And my friends are way out of their element. They thought they were coming for a relaxing beach vacation. Little did they know what they were getting themselves into. The look on their faces says it all, a mixture of fear, confusion, and a hint of morbid curiosity. Chandler tries to bribe the ref for a nap, a desperate attempt to circumvent the rules and catch a few Z's. But the ref is unyielding, and Chandler's dreams of slumber are quickly dashed. Chris claims he can hear colors. The sleep deprivation is clearly starting to take its toll. Hallucinations, delusions, and a general sense of disorientation are all part of the experience. One by one, they drop. The attrition rate is high. The relentless pace of the party takes its toll, and the contestants begin to fall like dominoes. Chandler's out first. His bribery attempt failed, and his body simply gave out. He's the first casualty of the Zers Beach Endurance Challenge. Then Chris. The colors he was hearing must have led him astray. He succumbs to the exhaustion and joins Chandler on the sidelines. As the sun rises, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, the remaining contestants are battered, bruised, and barely conscious, but they're still standing. Carl finally gives up. Apparently he started rambling about cheese at 5 a.m. and then just walked off. The allure of sleep, and perhaps a good cheddar, proved too strong to resist. Nolan somehow is the last man standing. Against all odds he has emerged victorious. He's exhausted, delirious, and probably questioning his life choices. But he's the winner, and wins the money. $5,000 richer, but probably 10 years older. Was it worth it? Only Nolan can say. Time for water and ibuprofen, and maybe a long, long nap. The liver has taken a beating, the brain is fried, and the body is screaming for rest. But hey, at least they have a story to tell. After Pag, we need to recover. Welcome to Solta, the hidden gem everyone's already discovered. Challenge. Each friend gets a rental car and a blurry photo of a location. First to find theirs and send a selfie wins $1,000. The roads are tiny, the scenery is distracting, and the clues are vague. Carl searches for an ancient olive tree, Chris for a random beach, Chandler gives up and drinks wine. Nolan stumbles on his spot by luck and wins again. Solta, not so hidden, but a great place to get lost. Next up, Cress. Rugged, wild, and full of overpriced gelato. Challenge gelato eating contest in the main harbor. Most scoops in 10 minutes wins $1,000. At first it's fun. By scoop 4, it's torture. Chris and Carl struggle, but Chandler becomes a gelato machine, devouring 9 scoops. He wins the cash, and a legendary stomachache. We're on Rab, famous for sandy beaches and a medieval town with 4 bell towers. Challenge race up all 4 towers in full knight armor, ringing each bell. The armor is heavy, the stairs are brutal, and my friends look like metallic penguins. Tourists think it's a reenactment, but it's just us chasing $1,000. Nolan adopts a steady march and conquers all 4 towers first. He's the king of Rab, and the sweatiest knight ever. Final island Lastovo, remote, wild, and with barely any cell service. The last challenge, last to leave the island, wins 10 grand. I set up a campsite, no phones, no internet, just boredom and willpower. The first day is tough. By day 2 I tempt them with a pizza boat. Chandler cracks for pizza. Chris gives up, missing his dog. It's down to Carl and Nolan in a silent standoff. As night falls, Carl finally quits. Nolan wins the grand prize. He survived Lastovo and leaves Croatia rich. That's a wrap on our 10-island Croatian adventure. Nolan crushed it and took home a mountain of cash. We explored, competed, ate too much gelato, and wore armor in public. Croatia is stunning. 10 out of 10 would recommend. If you enjoyed this madness, hit like, subscribe, and let us know which island you'd get stranded on. Book a flight before TikTok ruins it. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.